Maximus live here for another workout and another Q&A. I've been doing these things regularly. It's a great way for me to connect with all of you, and it's a great way for you to take advantage of my knowledge base. I've been training for 30 years. I was on the Olympic ladder for wrestling. I fought in the UFC, won submission of the night in the UFC. I've won a bunch of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu titles. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've trained almost every Tier 1 asset group in the United States military from a fitness perspective. I wrote a best-selling book for Men's Health. I've done a lot of things, and I've made it my mission, my goal, my passion, if you will, is helping people. And in the fitness industry, people need a lot of help. Our world is more unfit than it's ever been. Obesity rates are out of control. People don't train anymore. Life expectancy is down and declining. And there's a lot of, when it comes to fitness, there's a lot of fake stuff out there, and there's a lot of fake fitness influencers. I'm 100% real. I'm 45. I've never taken TRT. I have never taken a drug. I've done everything the right way, no shortcuts. And so I'm just here to answer your questions and offer you some real knowledge. Girl Beautiful, hello, I'm disabled, but feel encouraged. You should feel encouraged. There's always something that you can do. I don't know what disability you suffer from, but there's always a workaround. There's always something you can do. And no matter who you are or what you're dealing with, being healthy, being a little more fit is never a bad thing. So back to the script. When it comes to fitness, there's a lot of fake stuff out there. And honestly, I'm here. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm here to give you real answers and real solutions to your problems. You might not like some of my answers, and that's okay, but I'm going to give you real advice. Like I said, I'm not here to trick you or swindle you or anything like that. How did I get into martial arts? I was bullied heavily until I was about 14 years old, 15 years old. These 4 kids beat me up, broke my collarbone. I was tired of that happening, tired of being beaten up, tired of getting my underwear ripped out on the bus, tired of people drawing obscene things on my forehead with marker. So I started wrestling, and I never looked back. I was horrible when I started. I lost every match my first year, but I kept trying and kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, and then eventually I got pretty good. And yeah, that was my journey into martial arts. Now, wrestling's not a traditional martial art; it's more of a fighting art, if you will. But I got good at wrestling. Then I got into kickboxing. Then I got into jiu-jitsu and the UFC, and away I went. All right. Alan's Cubana, been inspired to train and eat burgers by your Insta for years. Thank you, Burger Man. Burger a day keeps the doctor away. Well, not really. It depends what type of burgers they are, right? Like, they got to be healthy burgers. But if you do that, you're golden. So thank you for that. Thanks for stopping by. I am here again to answer all your questions, to help out, and then kind of walk you through a workout that I'm going to do. Now, normally, if you've been tuning in, you're used to me doing 30 seconds on the skier, 90 seconds rest, with some rest in between. Today, Wednesday, is going to be a non-cardio day. I'm going to be working some structural stuff, and I'll kind of walk you through my thought process of why I'm doing what I'm doing, and hopefully you can learn from it, and away we go. So, a couple things to start my workout today, all about hamstrings and grip. Why hamstrings and grip? Well, first of all, most people are quad dominant. If you think, like, in your life, the exercises you've done, most of the leg exercises you've done have revolved around quads. A lot of people don't train hamstrings and glutes. I think the real reason is because it's the ego, right? Like, you can go on a leg press, you can load a bunch of weight on a leg press, you can press, you look strong for the cute girl at your local gym. But like hamstrings, it's hard to look strong doing hamstrings. Like, a lot of people don't have a big deadlift. A lot of people aren't doing the Romanians in the corner. They're just not glamour exercises, so people don't do them. But hamstring work, hamstring strength, hamstring development is the key to athletic performance, and I want to perform. Whether it's on the jiu-jitsu mat, in the octagon, because I do have a career in fighting, or it's just like trying to perform better in the bedroom, the play with my kids better when I go to the park, sell more. Like, honestly, I think being athletic really, really lends itself to all those things. If you're athletic, you're just a better human across the board and better in various aspects of your life. So working your hamstrings is a key to athleticism. So I'm going to do some hamstrings. And then grip. Grip's super important. There's actually a lot of studies out there that say grip is a really good indicator of life expectancy. And one of my goals, I don't talk about this a lot. I mean, I want to be a 6'3", 245-pound freak beast for the rest of my life, but I also want to live a long life. You know what I mean? I got a buddy who's an occupational therapist who, he's an occupational therapist, and he goes to a lot of people's houses to help them with stuff. And there's people that can't get up and down their stairs. People can't get stuff out of their own cars. I don't want that to be me. Like, I'm honestly, even at 45 years old, I'm thinking about what life's like when I'm 80. So, yeah, grip strength's an important part of that. Girl, beautiful. I have a total deal. Got hit by a car. Bad knees. All right, here's the deal. And overweight. So two pieces of advice to you. Number one, it sucks getting hit by a car. Like, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. And the knees, I don't know what's going on with them. Like, I'm not your doctor. I don't have a printout in front of me. So I don't know if exercise will magically make them better. I mean, sometimes exercise will make your knees better and then they don't hurt anymore, but I don't know what the depth of the problem is. But I will say this, you can always train your upper body then. So I would do a bunch of upper body exercises. I think overhead press with dumbbells is a great one. You can do it from a seated position. You can also do it standing if you can handle that. Bench press, lat pull downs. I'm not sure what the total gym is, but if you do some lat pull downs, you can do some bicep curls, you can do some tricep extensions. I do honestly a bunch of upper body exercises. Like, one thing you could do if you did bench press, overhead press, so like shoulder press or strict press, you did like a lat pull down, you did like a bicep curl, and you did tricep extension. There's 5 exercises, and you're working your whole upper body. If you did those in circuit format, you get your heart rate up. That would help you burn fat. It would help you build muscle. I think that would be a great exercise. You could do a set of 20, say, chest presses, a set of 20 overhead presses, a set of 20 pull downs, a set of 20 bicep curls, a set of 20 tricep extensions. And you could go through that 3 or 4 or 5 times. And if you did that every day, combined with some low-grade cardio, like if you're able to walk or you're able to like get it on a spin bike, like something like a Peloton or an Airdyne or what are those things called? I got a spin bike somewhere around here, like a Schwinn. Like, yeah, I mean, you're on the bike and you're doing some muscle stuff. You'd be way further ahead than you are now. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just start strengthening your muscles. Start doing some additional cardio. I would look at, let me see. I'd say for you, weights 3 times a week. I would do that little circuit of weights like on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I would do your cardiovascular stuff. On Sunday, you could have a bit of a recovery day. Combine that with a really healthy diet and sleep. Like, you'd see remarkable progress in 90 days. So that's what I would do. Did you know there's a way to strengthen your bones using a pencil? Tell me about it. News to me. So, perfect, girl, beautiful. Like, that's the plan I would follow. And really the biggest thing if you're overweight, it's going to be eating. No processed food at all. Nothing that you can't murder or that you can't pluck from the ground. It's going to be hard, not easy, but that will work for you. Trust me on that. That works for everybody. On that note, I got to get my workout started. So, get your questions in. I'm going to set up, and I will be right here to answer your questions. Let's get rid of the snack here. Today I'm actually kind of taking it low and slow, to be honest with you. I got to do some grip. I got to work my hamstrings, but I'm tired, man. I had a hard day at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Had a hard couple days in the gym. I'm going to do my sauna after. That'll double with some cardiovascular work. So, that'll be my day now for grip work and hamstrings. I'm going to combine them today, and I am going to use my axle bar. If you look at it, it's got a thick diameter, and that's what I want for grip work, right? The thicker the diameter, the better. So we're going to do some straight-legged deadlifts today. Not quite fully straight-legged, semi-straight-leg. I want to protect my back a little bit. Some semi-straight-leg deadlifts. And this, whoa, workout that I'm going to do, it's going to be essentially killing two birds with the same stone, because I can do grip work and hamstrings with the same exercise. And so that's what I'm going to do. It's one of the reasons, by the way, why I love the deadlift. One of the reasons I love the deadlift is because it works really all your muscles from your head to your toe. Someone asked me, I mean, I don't like questions like this all the time, like, hey, there's only one exercise you could ever do for the rest of your life, what would you do? It's kind of a weird question, because the truth is I want to be more well-rounded, right? I want a good exercise profile. However, it's kind of a fun question to answer, and I would probably pick the deadlift, because you work your grip, you work your hamstrings, you work your glutes, you work your lats. Like, I mean, the deadlift, it covers off everything, whereas like a bench press is only upper body. A squat, you're not going to work your grip. So there's a lot of reasons why I would choose the fat bar deadlift. You know what I mean? Anyway. Let's put some 45s on here. We'll get this queued up to go. Do I want another 45, or do I want a, you know, I'm going to go the pumpers, because with grip work, sometimes I drop it, and I'd rather not hear the loud, like, ping. So we'll go some rubber bumpers. I've got everything in this tube, by the way. Pretty fortunate to have a home gym. And I say fortunate, not lucky, because I've worked for this, right? Like, some people spend their money on shoes. Some people spend their money on cars. Some people spend their money on, like, expensive food or whatever. I spend my money on gym stuff, so it's not luck. It's by design, fortunate, you know? So I had to work hard for this. Let's load this up here. All right. We're going to do a series of straight-legged deadlifts. Now, it's really important when you do like a semi-straight-legged deadlift. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the bar, get my shins close to the bar, probably touching. Then I'm going to get down and get it by getting the ass back. You'll see my back has a nice table. I'm not rounded, right? Now, I'm not against lifting with a rounded back in some situations. For the most part, I want to keep it tabled, especially if I want to isolate those hamstrings. Here, knees are soft, and that just means there's a slight bend in them. And then I'm here, and the hinge point's going to be the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 just single leg deadlifts, light the hamstrings up. For me today, this is going to be a bit more of a recovery workout. It's not meant to be super hard. I've worked out 2 to 3 times a day for 30 years, literally, but not every single workout is hard. Not every single workout is crushing. I do a lot of structural and a lot of recovery stuff. People don't see it because they see the heavy lifts, the fast sprints, the punching in the face, the glamorous stuff, right? Some cool move, like in jiu-jitsu, for example, they see some cool move I'm demonstrating. What they selectively don't see, and I post it, is all the recovery stuff I do, all of the structural stuff I do. And that stuff is a really important part of any workout program. Every bit of extra work matters. And so back to you, Grow Beautiful. Like, if you're not fit, that's fine. You can get fit by doing a lot of things. So, you can get fit by doing a lot of things. And so every bit of work matters. By the end of the year, imagine you just done 10 push-ups a day for the past year, how strong you'd be. It's only 10 push-ups, but it's a lot better than nothing will get you strong. Word of wisdom, let's say you want to strengthen your shin bones, grab a pencil, put a pencil on either top of your bottom of your shin, roll your pencil. Man, I've been doing that for years, but with rolling pins. It's like a Muay Thai thing. And yeah, it can make your shins stronger, but it won't make your bones stronger necessarily as a whole. Like the humerus in your arm's not going to get stronger. So, all right. You do 5 more. Probably going to aim to do 100 of these today. So we'll go up and weight various weights and just count reps together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Sometimes this is what I do, honestly, for a workout. Maybe I'll do 20 sets of 5 today. That'll be 100 reps, and I'll call it a day. For some, that might not be a hard workout, and that's fine. But again, structural stuff matters, and the volume matters. I could easily do 100 of these a day. It doesn't seem like a lot on a random. What day is it today? Wednesday. But if I did it every day of the year, I'd have 36,000 deadlifts. Like, my grip and my hamstrings would be unreal. So we got to have some questions here. Get them in for me. I'm just keeping notes about how many deadlifts I've gone. Wrote it down on a piece of paper. So let me know your questions, and I got you. Just drink some water. Really important to hydrate. People always have hydration questions. A half ounce of water per pound of body weight minimum. That's what I want. Anywhere up to an ounce per pound. All right, how do you know when a rest day is truly needed? So first of all, I got a different view on rest days than a lot of people. I don't think people need rest days. I don't think you should ever have a rest day. And what I mean by rest days are when you sit on a couch and just eat Doritos and watch football all day. Like, you never feel good after that. If you want to do an experiment, I don't recommend it, but on a Sunday, just stay inside all day, don't get any sun, sit on the couch all day, and then tell me how you feel Monday. You will feel like trash. It's almost impossible to get moving. On the other hand, on a Sunday, if you go for a walk, if you get in the sun, if you do a few squats and push-ups, you'll feel remarkably better. So I don't believe in full-on rest days and being lazy. I think you should do some form of physical activity every single day. That said, I don't think you should crush yourself every single day. Like, you can't recover from that. So there's got to be some middle ground, right? For me, 2, hold on, 3, 4, 5. For me, some days are hard, some days are recovery based. But I don't plan it because, like you said, some days when you push through, you actually have some of your better days. So I kind of go by feel. And to be truthful with you, I work out a lot, I eat right, but it's never like the working out in the gym that gets me. Like, why am I run down today, for example? Why am I doing a recovery day? Well, you introduce some stress at work, if you have stress in your marriage, if you have stress with your kids, if you're tired, if you're sad, like, those things affect my workouts a lot more than my actual body. And so I kind of play it by ear. If I'm motivated to go hard, and I've worked out 7 days hard in a row, and on the 8th day I wake up and I feel like, yeah, I want to get some. Then I ride it out, then I go hard that day. If it's a day that, man, I'm just not feeling it, then I'll go easy. I kind of play it by ear. Game time decision. Do I feel good today? And if I feel good, I get some. And even if it's the 15th day in a row of me getting some, great. And on a day I'm tired, I give myself the grace to take it easy a little bit. And then on the easy days, I do something that's still productive. It still gets me a step closer to my goal. That still allows me to get better. So like today, for example, sorry, I'm just grabbing some weights, you guys. So I got some weights. So today, for example, I'm not feeling great, right? I want to take it easy a bit. And so I'm going to do 100 deadlifts. Well, 100 deadlifts is a really productive workout. I just went up in weight. I was doing it at 135, now it's 145. Man, if I get 100 solid deadlifts today, it's not hard, but that's a great day and it gets me closer to my goals. And that matters. It's like a step forward, not a giant step forward, but a step forward. And so that's how I kind of gauge whether or not I'm going to actually train or just exercise or move. But I am moving every single day. thing is like if you're hurt, right? Like our friend, Girl Beautiful, was asking a question about like, hey, I got bad knees, can I still train? Well, fuck yeah. But like, if you have bad knees, work your upper body. If you have a broken arm, work your legs. Like, you can always do something. Put salt in your water. Yeah, I think hydrators can be good, but you should have enough salt in your food that you don't need that, especially if you're not an elite athlete. You're not sweating like crazy. You're not in a sauna every day. You're not like grinding and crushing yourself in the gym. I don't think you need to add salt to your water. Salt your food, you'll be fine. Just buy a really good salt, like a real salt. Not like this white processed table salt that people use. So. Ooh. My cheekbones are coming in. I got a little definition. I'm looking good. Model-esque. I'm just messing with you. All right. More questions. They're great, by the way. Thank you for keeping me company. I'll get to you in a minute, Alan's Cubana. One thing I got to pump here. Here's the deal. I want to do this like all the time. I want to do like an hour live every day. But for me to do that, I got to be making money here. Like, I can't just be like hanging out all the time on live. And it takes a lot of energy. And the more I get paid, the more I can do this. It makes me happy. So if you guys can buy me, support some, they're called supers. If you can donate, if you can buy, maybe like if you're asking a lot of questions and you're getting value from what I'm giving you, help me out. Like, dude, I cost a lot of money. To hire me one-on-one, I'm not cheap. So if you're like getting a bunch of knowledge from me for free, I think it'd be cool to contribute to me. But that's just me, and I would do that for somebody. Thoughts on longer distance running? Well, there's two thoughts, right? There's performance, and then there's health. For performance, I think some of the best athletes in the world are runners. Like when you look at a guy like Ryan Hall, best American marathon runner of all time, you know, dude runs like a 2:05 marathon or ran like a 2:06 or whatever. Like, that is incredible from a performance standpoint. The tenacity, the drive, the willpower, the athleticism that takes is just, it's remarkable. So that's the one side of things, right? The other side of things is it good for you? Like anything, a little can be good for you, but a lot might not be good for you. And I think there's a point that you can overdo it. By the way, there's a point you can overdo weights. There's a point you can overdo fighting. Like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not healthy. You're hurt all the time, right? Fighting is not healthy. You're hurt all the time. Lifting weights, you can hurt yourself all the time. So I think with that, I think long distance running can be good, provided you're not doing like so many miles that you're beat up and you're hurt, right? Because your posture is going to be affected, and there's some chemical stuff that can happen too. Like if you're doing just doing endurance sports all the time, you can be chronically low on testosterone. So I don't think it hurts to do some long distance running. I think Alan's Cubana, if you're into like general health, I think if you did like a 60-minute cardio session on like a Saturday and a Sunday, and the rest of the week you did weights, I think that would be more than enough to get the health benefit from running. That's not even crazy long distance, right? Like in 60 minutes, you're doing like 8K, 10K. I think that would get you everything you need. You don't need to go overboard. So, by the way, I got to like that one. So, hey, Girl Beautiful, Alan's Cubana, thank you very, very, very much. I'm trying to like these. I don't know how. I think I like yours, Alan's Girl Beautiful. I don't really know. I clicked on it. I can put you in timeout. I don't want to do that. I like you. Report, no. Remove, no. Add as moderator, no. Okay, cancel. All right, there's no place for me to like it, but I really, really appreciate you, Girl Beautiful. And thank you for stopping by and asking questions. You get unlimited questions for the rest of the session. You too, Alan's, but Alan's Cubana, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that made sense with what I'm saying with running. Like I don't know if there's like a mile cap a week, but like I know for me, I'm a pretty fit person. If I went up for a 20-mile run at once, I would wreck my knees, right? So I don't need to do that. But a lot of my clients that I work with, 60 minutes cardio on a Saturday and a Sunday is good enough, and they get all the benefit to everything, and it's great. Girl Beautiful, what's an exercise to get a big bum? Well, there's a couple. Number one, I would say reverse lunges. Reverse lunges are really underrated. Number two, as I've been doing already in that department, I think these Romanian style straight-legged deadlifts are great. So just here. 3, 4, 5. I think these are great. And then the third is if you have really bad knees. I don't know how bad your knees are, but if those hurt or lunges hurt, then I would honestly try the hip thrusts. And sometimes you can do it with a barbell, but like your big box gym might have a machine that you could strap yourself to, and you can do those. So when you're lying on the bench and you hip thrusts, those can help too for your glutes. So reverse lunges and Romanians deadlifts, like straight leg style like I'm doing today, could really be great. And then if you can't do that because you said you have bum knees, cool. Hip thrusts. The reason I go reverse lunges, though, for anyone that's watching, and RDLs first, is because hip thrusts might be great to grow your glutes a bit, but reverse lunges and these straight-legged Romanian style deadlifts, they're a lot better for athleticism and overall fitness. So something to consider. More bang for your buck, you know what I mean? Oh, another set of 5. We are racking up the 5s. All right, so lunges do hurt, Girl Beautiful. So yeah, I would try those hip thrusts. Let me know how they go. So I'm doing 100 deadlifts today, sets of 5, super good form. Working on the hamstrings, working on the glutes. I'm using a fat bar, so I'm working the grip. And I like doubling things up, right? Like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I did this on a standard bar, I'm not really working my grip. I mean, I'm working it a little bit, but not to the level I want. If I do it on a fat bar, I'm also working my grip. So why not work the grip and the hamstrings at the same time? It's like double the effectiveness of the workout, I guess. What do I think about David Goggins? I think he's a really hard worker. Inspires a lot of people. So I like to see people inspiring other people. I think he has inspired a lot of people to get better. So I think it's a great thing. By the way, Warrior Wisdom, where's your super? Alex Cubana came through. Girl Beautiful came through. You've asked like a bunch of questions. How about you just push that little super button? All right, let's see if we can get a PR for money raised in this session. All right, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Maybe I'll start doing sets of 10. We'll see. All right. There we go. Miguel, my man. I got an Instagram thing for me today. I got it when I was in the middle of a call, so I'll check it later when I'm in the sauna, and I'll respond. But if I didn't respond, that is why. I will get to it, though. Sorry. Sometimes I'm trying to multitask, you know. All right. Girl Beautiful, what's the best fruit and veggie juicing drinks for fat loss? It doesn't really work like that. Like, there's no magic juice that's going to make you lose weight or going to help you with fat loss. The way you're going to lose fat, and this is like the only thing that matters, you got to burn more calories than you eat. You got to create a deficit, and it hurts a little bit, and you're hungry. Like, there's no juice you can drink that's magically going to make that happen. So, here's the deal. You got to create a calorie deficit, depending how much you want to make this hurt. Thank you, Miguel. Mon ami. depending on how bad you want to make it hurt, that's like the size of the deficit, right? So if your deficit's like 2,000 calories a day, it's going to hurt, but you'll lose weight fast, like the people on Naked and Afraid. If you have a little deficit, like 300 calories a day, it's pretty tolerable. It's going to take you longer to lose weight, so you just got to burn more calories than you're losing. The biggest thing I pay attention to is no processed food. And so all juices aren't created equally, right? Like if you went to like a really good Whole Foods market, and by the way, they don't pay me or nothing. I'm not trying to pump their tires, but you bought really good organic produce, that would be a much better juice than something you find at like a Jumbo Juice. You know what I mean? If you're from the United States. So food quality is everything to me. Food quality and calories. So no processed food, create a calorie deficit, then it'll just happen. You don't have to worry. Now, can juice be healthy? Like to help you get a bunch of nutrients? Like sure, but there is a danger with juice. The danger is you're not meant to have that much. Like, so if you look at like an orange, how many oranges would you actually eat? You might eat 1 or 2. But juice, man, you'll just drink orange juice like it's water. So when people drink their calories, they end up taking a lot more calories in. The act of chewing helps satiate you. So you want to be careful with that, how much like juice you drink. I always tell people, eat food, drink water. Get rid of liquid calories if you're trying to lose weight. Go. Like shakes, you can really rack up the calories is what I'm trying to say. So that can be a little dangerous, you know? All right, who we got now? Nobody, but we are killing it on the live. We got a lot of viewers. Some of you are giving me supers, which makes me really happy. Warrior Wisdom, I might have read that wrong, but I swear you said you were in the Latvian military. Let me see. Oh, Latvian soldier told you. Okay, you're off the hook. You might be a kid. I was like, really? So, what else do we got here? Questions, please. Keep me company while I'm crushing these sets. I'm almost halfway done. I'm doing good. This is be 45. Woo! Who just hooked me up here? Renault, $5. Thank you. Buy some Legos for the little guy and play some Assassin's Creed. Listen, thank you. He'll like his Legos. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you, my man. Or my girl, I don't know. But I can't play Assassin's Creed Origins right now. I am so mentally and spiritually bought into Hogwarts Legacy. Like I can't. Like I'm walking around with Leviosa, Accio, Disposa, like casting like imaginary spells on things. I'm so into this game right now. So when I finish Hogwarts Legacy, maybe I'll play some Origins. But right now, man, I am living that ancient magic life. $50. All right. There we go. Not sure if you have done this, but maybe spend a little time watching other streamers on places like Twitch. It can help you get the hang of how to work with the chat, get donations going. There's a big space for fitness streaming. I actually think that's a good idea. I'm not on Twitch, but is Twitch a good platform to be on? I don't know much about it. This is my thing, doing it on YouTube. I do it from my garage, speak to people live. I started a couple weeks ago. I get more followers every single one. I get more supers every single one, so that's good. I hit my super PR today already, which is awesome, so I want to keep pushing that number up. Alan, just sort of curiosity, what suggestions would you make? Girl, beautiful. Thank you, Warrior of Wisdom. I appreciate you. You're going to heart that. So Alan's question, and thank you again, Girl Beautiful. I really, really appreciate you. So Alan's, what would be like, I'm on YouTube, right? So for like you, Girl Beautiful, you can chime in too. Do you like the question and answer format? Do you like this? Do I need like a fancier lighting rig or a better background? What would be like 3 suggestions you'd want to see to make my question and answers better? Longer, shorter, scheduled times? What would you want to see? And I'll certainly look into Twitch to see how I can do it better, I'll tell you that. Actually got a couple of friends that can help me with that. David Chen, Katie Scott, there's a couple of people that will help me. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, so Alan's already. Things people can rely on, sections where you do X, Y, Z, like what? Like actual exercises people can do, or always make question and answer a part of the deal? You know what I mean? This section with Bobby Maximus, I don't even know. See, I'm old. Now you're speaking a language I don't understand. You got to explain that to me. It'd be helpful. For Warrior Wisdom, yeah, grip strength's huge. Dead hangs, pull-ups, anything really. And when you're hanging on to a fat thing, it also really helps. Fatter the grip, the better. So I always like a fatter grip on dumbbells, on pull-ups, on again, deadlift, because you can really develop your grip. By the way, nothing works your grip and nothing works your fitness like manual labor. Do some landscaping, shovel your driveway, cut your lawn. The more active you can be, the better. Like Girl Beautiful, if you're trying to come down in weight, tone your body up, look good, all that stuff. Physical activity is great. Walk more. When you go to Costco or Target or whatever, even though it's in the back of the parking lot, park in the back of the parking lot, walk. Shovel your driveway. Cut your lawn. Do some gardening. Like, the more you can move, the better, and it's functional, right? Humans are meant to move. You should be more than 10,000 steps a day. You can do that, and then you eat the way I'm telling you to eat. It's easy. The reason fitness is hard for people is even if you work out an hour a day, but you're sedentary the rest of the day, really hard to lose that weight. You know what I mean? Got ya. Quick and dirty. Bobby Maximus, I like it. Badass quick workout even along. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's something I should incorporate, right? Actual workouts people can do with me. But as my subscribers go up, as I get more regular viewers, that's something I'll certainly work on. Like, hey, tomorrow I'll be working out at, then you can announce stuff on YouTube. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, come train with me. Maybe an announcement you need, I can even list the equipment people need, you know? Technical difficulty. I have a hex bar over here off screen, and I caught the end of it with my fat bar. All right. Challenges. Oh, hit a 400-pound squat. Now, tie it all together, be here at this time. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should do an announcement. Can you, by the way, do an announcement on YouTube? Like, can I notify all my subscribers? Hey, tomorrow I'm doing this. Let's see if I can deadlift 500 pounds. I like that idea. You helped me out. Appreciate you. This has been the best live I've ever done. Happy with this. Woo! There we go. 5 more. Put me to 75 for the day. Not 75, that's my second set. Puts me to 70 for the day. One more, I'll be at 75. All right, yeah, turn on your notifications, everyone. I'll look into this. I want to get good at it. I have a buddy who makes like $1,000 a day on YouTube. It's insane. But I need to ask him how to turn on my notifications to let people know what's up. I wish I could do it at the same time as I was on here, but I don't really know how. I'm good at lifting weights, punch people in the face, grappling, triangle chokes, video games. This is like, but I'm trying. Whew. All right. You give me some research to do. I'm going to have some homework. MMA stuff would be good. I've actually been doing, I don't know if you've seen them out, I've been doing these Maximus Minute things, real talk, where I just give people real knowledge and talking to the screen. People seem to like those, which is good. $75, all right. We're almost done the workout. I'm gonna go have a sauna, but I'm gonna put on more plates because I'm at 75 now. If you've been keeping score, and maybe you're not, but I've been going up in weight every time, right? I've been going up 5 pounds a side, so 10 pounds. So I started with 135, then 145, then 155, then 165, then 185, right? Well, now we're going up to 2 1/4, end of it heavy. Feeling really good. So now we're going to do 5 sets of 5 at 225 or higher. I might put on a bit of weight every set. I'm feeling really good, feeling warm. And so we'll push the pace a little bit. What do you guys think I can get to on a fat bar? That fat bar is 45 pounds. 225 right now. What do you think I can get to? Keep in mind, it's a big ass fat grip. So. All right, Warrior Wisdom. You stopped running since 5th of July. So that was 14, you're 15 now. I would do a lot of single leg work. Single leg work, it's really underrated. People don't do it because it's hard and you don't get the Instagram likes. But single leg work is 100% where it's at. Single leg work. So, Alan, you must think I'm powerful, man. 315 with a big fat grip for 5 reps. At the tail end of the workout, that would be, I'm not self-limiting, but that would be some serious grip strength. You understand, I've done 75 of these. And I did jiu-jitsu today. I mean, if I could do 3 wheels at the end of a workout, that would be good. I actually got the Thomas Inch dumbbell. You look that up, Alan Sweet. I got a Thomas Inch dumbbell to here, which is like crazy impressive. Not many people that can even move that off the ground. $225 in the books. All right. 225 was easy. Maybe we'll try to go up a bit. Put on 5s. Just keep going up. See what the big guys got in the tank today. I wish Mark Cuban was on my live. He just sold the Dallas Mavericks and selling them. He could offer me like, hey, $1,000 on a super if you do 3 wheels for 5. Go Mark Cuban. All right. Single leg work helps a lot, Warrior Wisdom. A huge amount. All right, 5 more. Ooh. Here we go. Put on 10s. Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a way to hack this, Allens. If I really wanted that 315, I'd jump to that now. Instead, I'm just pre-exhausting my grip. You know? Whew. All right. More questions. More supers. More fun. Give me something. All right. This actually workout's going a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's nice to have company, so I appreciate every one of you. Hydration is the key. All right. Let's get 5 more. That'll put me at 90. And maybe we'll make the jump to 3 wheels. Because with 90 left, even if I got to do sets of 3, you know what I mean? We'll see. What if I can do 10? Okay. You know, let's do it. What's that thing Drake says? YOLO. Funny. All right. Put the big wheels on. Alan, this is for you. You turned my recovery workout into a full-on workout. Thank you for that. For peer pressure. All right, you did 84 deads, 185, ended at 335, different rep schemes. Love it. It's actually a really good workout. Deadlifts and weighted step-ups, like leg central. Can't find much better of an athletic and functional leg workout than that. So, Bobby Maximus approved. All right, after these 10 reps, I'm out. We're at about 48 minutes for the live. We'll be done when I'm done these 10 reps, so let's see here. Hands are tired. I think I got it. 315 on the big 2 3/8 inch axle bar. Actually, my goal is to take 12-inch deadlift and stand up with it. Maybe put it overhead, but there's only like 6 people in history that have ever put it overhead, so it might be a little, but we'll see. All right. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bobby Maximus. Whoo! Big boy weights. Thank you, Alice Cabana. I knew I could do it. I was just giving you guys some dramatic flair. Thank you, Alice Cabana. It's my reward. I really appreciate you, by the way. You've been a tremendous addition to my live community, and I am grateful. AF. All right. So that's 315 for 5, which is pretty good. My goal, I want to vocalize this here. I actually have 2 grip strength goals. One is to get the Thomas inch to my waist. And like I said, look that up, Thomas inch dumbbell. It's no joke. There's not many people that can even get it off the ground. I'm one of them. So that's 1. And 2, I want to do 405 on the axle bar. 405 on an axle would be unreal. An incredible amount of grip strength. I'm close, but it's a whole nother level of grip. Like, if you haven't lifted with a fat bar, you have no idea how hard it is. It's serious business. There's 3 with the 5s. Put the 10s on now. You'll see, like, there comes a point with this. It's funny, like, I did 3 with 325. And then sometimes, like, when you're tired, like, you can't even budge it off the ground. And sometimes it's just a few pounds that put you over. AJ, yo, all right. Welcome. Hey there, how you doing? What are 3 exercises for a guy 52 years old? I do work out 3 to 5 days a week. So if you're 52 and you're a man, the number 1 thing you want to do is maximize testosterone. The second thing you want to do is you want to have some longevity, right? 52, a lot of miles in the car. And third, you want to do something that's a lot of bang for your buck. 20-year-old kid can afford to fuck around a bit in the gym. Train hours and hours and hours a day. But probably at 52, you got a wife, you got family, you got commitments, you got work. You probably don't want to be in the gym. So bang for your buck's big. So I would say, number 1, deadlifts. You don't have to deadlift heavy. Don't be scared. Deadlift light. Just practice form. Like, start with a buck 35 on a trap bar. Do like a couple sets of 5. You know what I mean? But start building up the deadlift. Start working heavier and heavier safely, and work that posterior chain. That will accomplish all those goals. Number 2, the push-up. Like, push-ups are better for your shoulders than bench press. They're safer. They work your body more. They work your core more. So I think the humble push-up is a huge asset. So the push-up, the deadlift, and honestly squats. Not necessarily heavy, but just start squatting. Not a lot of people squat. And like, even if they're just air squats, like, even just those, like 100 of those a day, save your life, man. So deadlifts, squats, push-ups. Now, can you do some pull-ups? Absolutely. Can you do some lat pull-downs? Absolutely. Bicep curls for the guys? Absolutely. But those would be my big 3. And by the way, my answer changes on a day-to-day basis. But those 3, what I'm thinking about right now. All right. See if I got this. I wonder, imagine I got 4 or 5 on my life today. Yeah, not easy, but it looked easy. All right, put on another 5. See where I top out. I got 1 more lift today. I'm done, by the way. All right, AJ, yo. By the way, anytime, listen, I'm about to go over $40 on supers. AJ, yo, if you're here, if you're asking questions, give me a super. Pump me up. This is my PR. Help me bump up over 40 for 1 call, 1 live, 1 whatever. That would make me happy. All-time PR. I know you got it in you, AJ, yo. You're 52. You're not like Warrior Wisdom. He's a starving kid. He's 15. He doesn't have 2 nickels to rub together. You got some cash. Hit that super button. I'm getting good at this sales stuff. Alan's Cubana. He inspired me. All right. Oh. Tom Platts or Lee Haney? That's really hard. I'm going to say Lee Haney. I like him. But like both just legendary people, Warrior Wisdom. Tom Platz had great legs, by the way. All right, let's see if I can get this. Let's go. It's gonna be hard. It's kind of nervous. Shouldn't be nervous. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't get up. I think. Boom! All right. We're going to try a big boy lift now. An extra one. So we 101. Try 365. You guys might see me fail, though. Not a good idea. With all the grip work I've been doing all week, and today already, we'll see. See if I get 365. And AJ, yo, where's my super? All right, let's see if I got it. 56-minute live. I'm crushing it today. This is my longest live ever, too. You guys kept me engaged, kept me going. All right, let's see. No pressure now. I've already gone 100. Workout's done. If I fail, I fail. Get the super chats popping. Yep. All right, let's see it. All right. 365. Big boy weight on an axle. I bet no one here knows somebody in real life that can do this. So, we'll see. I gotta pump my tires a bit, you know. 365. $385? Why not? This goes up, I'll be actually really, really happy with this today. Like if I can do this after what I did this morning and after all this grip work, it means I'll hit 405 by the end of the year. For sure. I should rest a bit, but honestly, I need to go have a sauna too. So, maybe I'll just try it. All right, give me your love. Pump my tires. Tell me I'm the strongest man alive. Give me some positivity through the chat. I need it. All right. 385. This actually be really impressive on a fat bar. No joke. Yes, that there made me happy. Way over 3 wheels. Alan's Cubana. Got some. Axle serious. The axle bar. Wonder if I can get 4 or 5. I feel tempted, right? So. Ignore my crazy plates. If you have OCDs to drive you nuts. But I do not give a fuck. This is my year-end goal. We don't get it now. Let's see it happen. All right. I just put 4 on, Alan's. I just put 4 on. I mean, it's kind of 4, right? Like it's not 4 wheels, but it is. I got a 25, a 10, and a 10, so it's the equivalent. It just looks kind of funny. With the plates, let's see it. 405. Now I'll probably just get a bunch of social media likes just because my plates are so crazy. People will call me a psychopath. And I kind of am, but all right. Oh boy. 405 on the axle. You know what the worst part about this is, honestly? It's like I might have one of these in me. And it's like, do I do it on YouTube Live? Or do I cut the live and then do it for my social media? Because I can't do both. Although I probably could screenshot the video after, who knows? Woo! But if I do it once, I know I'll be able to do it again. So maybe not today, but whatever. 405 axle. That's it. No chalk either, and double overhand. Nope. I mean, I can get it off the ground, but that is not happening. Maybe I'll try again later. But after all that work, I think I can do it fresh. Like, I think if I really did it, you know what I mean? So anyway, failure. Maybe I'll try one more time. Maybe I just didn't try hard enough. But it's like, this comes out of your hands. It's like, you ain't moving. And put it this way, it's funny, like how hard this is. I can deadlift 600 pounds, no belts, no straps, on a normal bar. Like this is like 405, and it does this, your grip shuts down, you're finished. That's not happening. You just feel it like go. So anyway, thank you. I will get it done soon. 385 today. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you for coming by. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. So